What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Ballistic Moon yet again. I'm pretty sure I covered this back in September when the first round of layoffs hit. But this, of course, is the studio you can see behind me that did the Until Dawn remaster remake. I still don't know what the thing is actually freaking called, but regardless, original game, fantastic. I do think the remake, from everything that I've seen, is also a good game. I think they did good work. Was it a little bit unnecessary? Yes, but I didn't want to see the entire freaking studio shut down, and that's what we're kind of here to talk about. So this actually comes from Insider Gaming. They say exclusive Until Dawn remake developer Ballistic Moon effectively closed. And what this basically boils down to is, again, there was a public wave of layoffs, okay? And I'm pretty sure I covered it when it first happened, and around 40 people were let go, okay? Now the rest of the people were kept on, and they did like post-launch, updates to Until Dawn. So the rumor / report, whatever you want to call it now, is that it's pretty much just, I think, the co-founders. It's just the people that founded the freaking studio and maybe a handful, maybe less than a handful. So you're looking at a team of around 5, right? And those are the only people left with the game. They say that Sony had said maybe they'll give them more opportunities after Until Dawn. Maybe they'll even keep them on to do like post-launch updates. They never ended up doing it. So it pretty much just became a situation where that studio was looking for a new contract, looking for some studio to work with them, and they didn't get any takers, and they literally lost everybody. And may I just say, by the way, right, I really hate that. I started this video off, I think, the way I did on purpose. Like, again, was this kind of unnecessary? Yeah, I mean, this is the 10-year anniversary of Until Dawn. I really actually kind of want to play both of these games back to back in the summer, do some videos on both of them. But, for what it's worth, I think the remake, remaster, whatever, is pretty good from everything that I've seen. And Until Dawn is a legendary game, in my opinion. I feel like they did a good enough job on this thing. I think they were a talented studio, a talented bunch. I don't think they deserve to have the entire studio freaking shut down, right? And it just becomes a situation where they're contract workers. It's a studio that just looks around and tries to find, opportunities, and they didn't get any takers, and they're gone. And that really sucks, because I think they're, again, very talented and did not deserve something like that. Let me just throw in, I guess, one other thing. There's been talk, obviously, because of this talk right today, where it's like, okay, well, all of that, they added some stuff to the end of the game, right, in this remaster remake, and it very much seems like we're gonna get an Until Dawn 2. And now remember, the rumor is it's actually coming from a different studio. So I guess that's kind of just what I wanted to say. The people that are saying today, okay, does that mean that this rumored Until Dawn 2 is not going to happen because they shut them down? No. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. In my opinion, it would have nothing to do with that. I truly believe this was just a situation of the game probably didn't sell. Okay, that definitely is something I guess you can say. But that, I guess, would probably mess with a sequel, and that's kind of separate. When it comes to this studio, I just literally think that they didn't have anybody that wanted to give them work after it. I feel like it kind of starts and stops there. I feel like, anything with an Until Dawn 2. And that's, I would say this. That is kind of like the worst deal of the entire thing, right? Because it's like, well, it's almost like they were getting practice with Until Dawn. You know what I mean? Like they worked on it. They would probably be a good team to work on Until Dawn 2, and yet we knew from the reporting and all the different stuff at the time this game launched that if there was an Until Dawn 2 that's in the works, it wasn't even coming from them. So it's like, they got the short end of the stick there, where, even if we get a game, or if we were going to get a game and canceled, whatever it might end up being, it was actually never going to come from this studio in the first place. So they were literally brought on just to do this enhancement, and there was no indication that they would ever get to do like an actual sequel to it. So that, I think, is actually the worst news of the entire thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.